Your soul contract involves being bound to a truth being revealed through you into this world. There's something so significant about the way that you were raised, the way that you were born, the way that you were brought up, and how wrong it was, or how unacceptable it was for you to be treated the way that you were as a child. Yet you have grown into somebody who, it's like over time, I'm just hearing it became harder and harder to not become what it is that you feared most as a child, as a teenager. It's like significant patterns of mistreatment, of abuse, significant patterns of, it's like not being kind to yourself, and also it's like attracting lack of kindness and lack of empathy from others. It feels like you were tempted to cut off your sensations, like your ability to sense emotions, your ability to sense feelings. It just feels like you were right on the edge of like giving up on yourself. And this is something recently, like this is the past, I'm hearing 3 to 6 months. Something about 6 months is very significant for you. But your childhood quite literally prepared you to be who you are evolving into. Something so significant in your childhood is what prepared you for what it is you're about to step into, because you are no longer fearing, like you are no longer, whatever previously held you back, you are no longer fearing. You are rebuilding trust within yourself, and you are rebuilding trust within like the different versions of yourself that you've been throughout your life. So your inner child is connecting to your inner teenager. Your inner teenager is connecting to your, early 20s. Your early 20s is connecting to your late 20s. And it's all so interconnected. And the image that I'm being shown is you like hand in hand with all of these versions of yourself and forming a union. It's like a reunion of self, but it's like this full circle moment where you're just looking at all of these different versions of yourself, and you're realizing that you have the power to transform everything that you've ever been into who you are now. And I'm just hearing that like you've learned so much over the years, like everything that was sent to break you has only made you stronger. But I'm also just getting the sense that like you're at a breaking point. And it just feels like this one is so different. And I'm not saying that to instill fear or, cause any sort of fracture in whatever it is you've built for yourself thus far. But there's something about being at a breaking point of, it's like, okay, you have a decision to make. Am I going to show up in this world as all of the versions of myself that I've ever been? Or am I going to give myself a chance to start fresh? Am I going to give myself a chance to start new? And am I going to give myself a chance to make the necessary changes and make the necessary adjustments in order to show up in my life new, in order to show up in my life in a way that I never have before? That's what this feels like. Like it feels like you're turning over a page, turning over a new leaf is significant. But it's like something about this is different. Like you have to earn it. You have to prove it to yourself, to nobody else. Like you are not proving this to anybody else. You are proving it to yourself. You are earning recognition from yourself. You are earning the right to show up in this world confident, full of life, with something so valuable to offer, because you realize that your value is not in what you do, it's in who you remember you are. It's in who you allow yourself to believe that you are. And you are somebody who has like pretty intense blockages. I'm being shown a literal box around the heart space, and I'm also being shown like a lot of chaos around the mind, like a lot of spider webs around the mind. So you're somebody who maybe struggles to break free from this cage of the heart. Maybe you've become so guarded over time that you didn't realize that the thing that you're guarding yourself against is actually the thing that you desire most. Like in guarding yourself against being hurt in love, you're actually preventing yourself from fully interacting, having an intimate relationship with love, because you are so boxed in your heart space. and the webs, the chaos of the mind. It's like, because you maybe lack a sense of security in who you are, like a true seed core value of who you are. There was a mail delivery. Thank God for guardians. Because you lack a secure sense of who you are without feeling like you have to give something in order to earn it from somebody else, and instead of realizing that you have the power to earn that relationship and that trust and prove your worth within yourself without even having an interaction with any other person in this world, there's this chaos of the mind of like constantly being pulled in different directions, of feeling like you need to be this and feeling like you need to be that. Oh, I like this about that person, I'm going to make that a part of my personality. It's kind of like taking different parts of things that you like, but never really having like this core sense of stability when it comes to who you actually are in this world. And I'm also being told that that was taken from you. Like the opportunity to have that as a child was taken from you. But don't you believe that you deserve an opportunity to receive that now? Do you think it's possible to believe that you have the opportunity to see yourself now? Not necessarily from a place of like wiping the slate clean, because your life path journey, it's like it deserves to be seen, it deserves to be heard, it deserves to be understood. But you have the power to create from a place of clarity, from a place of security, from a place of value of self that isn't based on what it is you give to others and what it is you receive from others. Like, this is just so different than what you're familiar with, I'm being told. Like, this isn't the type of conversation that you would typically have with yourself. And I don't know why it's coming in now and why this feels like something that's necessary for you to hear now of all times. But I think that you've been searching for somebody outside of yourself to save you. I think that even when you feel like you found yourself over the years, it came from a place of like want and desire more than from a place of truth and authenticity. So Spirit is like, I'm hearing it's time to become clear on who it is you are, like without the noise of the world trying to lure you into being this or that. Like you get to decide who you are today, you get to decide who you are tomorrow, and you get to decide who you are the day after. It just feels like you've never gotten this intimate with yourself before. Like you've never come to this place where it's like, not only are you able to see the light aspect of yourself, but you're also able to see the shadow aspect of yourself. And you're able to see, okay, this was wrong. Like this was not where God was calling me to go, or this was not where Spirit was leading me to go, but I went there. So what is the root cause of this? It's like you're beginning to understand your patterns, and as you begin to understand your own patterns, you're also going to be able to recognize others. And keep in mind, it's not about being wrong as in like, I think a lot of people might have wounding, a lot of people in this collective might have wounding from childhoods where it's like you were punished for being wrong, right? And so it's something to be feared, being wrong. But being wrong just means that you have the opportunity to now make something right. Acknowledging where you might have faltered, or where you might have failed, or where you might have, done something that maybe wasn't in the best interest of you or even those that you cared about, only means that you are now allowing yourself the freedom to choose a path that is right for you, that is right for people that you care about, that is in honor of both your dark and light aspects, because you see the potential for both. And you are choosing to harness the energy from one into the other. And it's no longer disconnecting yourself from, it's like your truth, from your authenticity, from your journey. It's allowing your journey to exist while simultaneously creating a new one that is more supportive of who you are becoming.